In the men's free program tonight, we're going to focus on something that often gets overlooked, and that's the footwork, both in the specific step sequences and in all the connecting steps between the jumps and the spins. Good footwork that is cleverly choreographed into a program can make a big difference to the overall impression of the performance. Judges look for a lot more to connecting steps than simple crosscuts. Creative footwork that also interprets the music is a plus. In a step sequence like this of Elva Stojko's, judges note how the arm and body movements enhance the skating movements, the quickness of changes of feet, and the intricacy of the turns. By comparison, this footwork sequence falls short. The steps are not difficult, the arms lack luster, and the speed is too slow. By contrast, Sébastien Britten's sequence has some pizzazz to it. The footwork is difficult, the speed is good, there are quick changes of feet, and an element of fun. Judges also pay attention to the direction of rotation of the footwork. This skater rotates mostly in one direction, which is not optimum. It's much more difficult to be continually changing the direction of rotation, as seen in David Liu's footwork. Notice, too, this sequence is done all on one foot, which in itself is unique and interpretive. Good footwork is not only an essential ingredient to a well-balanced program, but it can be the icing on the cake that escalates the whole performance to yet another level. It certainly adds an element of interest. And once again, for those of you at home marking with your Royal Bank scorecard, the more clever footwork there is, the better. Chris?
Well, Gene, Sébastien Britten has some of the best footwork in the competition. He's coming up when we return to the 94 Worlds. We welcome you back to the 94 World Figure Skating Championships. There you see the Canadian team cheering on Sébastien Britten, the 23-year-old from Brossard, 12th after the technical program. He's disappointed with that placement. Told me this morning for the first time in 6 programs he missed the triple Lutz and guaranteed he won't miss it tonight.
As you can tell in the first few seconds, this is a program that has character and has style, and that's one of the things that the judges really like about Sébastien. He's received some good artistic impression marks, even with some misses, as we saw in yesterday's technical program.
His opening jump is a triple flip combination. Great.
To put his hand out on the landing of that triple loop. Anytime that happens, it's usually because the right side has been dropped. You're forced to put it down and keep you up. Comes back with a very nice triple sow cow. There's your triple Lutz, Chris.
Guaranteed.
Look at the beautiful line in the camel spin. Just a gorgeous position. He spends a great deal of attention to the small details, which is very important and very noticeable.
Well, he's skates in a similar style to a former Olympic champion by the name of John Curry. When I watch Sébastien skate, it's very reminiscent of John's style. Looking slightly tired, a little bit of difficulty on the landing of that triple toe jump.
Got one very difficult jump left, that's a triple flip. And there it is. He's got a great jumping technique. Although his jumps aren't huge, the technique is very good, and I think that's what makes them so consistent.
So unfortunate. Had the double axel and the edge just slipped away on him. I'm certain that as disappointed as he was with himself with the Lutz in the technical program, he'll be a little bit miffed at himself for missing that double axel, because aside from that, an outstanding performance.
Not the way he wanted to end the program, but a lasting impression for the '94 season for Sébastien Britten of Canada. And we'll have his marks when we return to Makahari. For Sébastien Britten, who was lamenting the miss on the double axel at the end of his program. And the technical marks come up to 5.4s. Had a smile when he came off the ice, though, said he doesn't get as down on himself as much as he used to, and a lot of that's because of the experience of skating with Browning, Petrenko, Boitano at the Olympics. Found out they make mistakes too. Now the second set of marks up to a 5.6, a second place mark from the USA, a couple of thirds, a second from Great Britain, so a nice result. He's third in the free program at the moment. Sébastien Britten, a nice job at the '94 Worlds. Well, the bill